You say? For that nigga say? Hey, I'ma beat him like his father, now it's blood on my Giuseppe's,
What's good, YouTube? It's Fifth. We're back with another video for me. Today I got y'all best big guard build for 2K25 Season 1. Now, I'm gonna just hop straight into it because I'm not about to be talking. I don't give y'all commentary like that, so I thought for me, let me change it up a little bit. Let me try to talk to y'all. Let y'all really know how I really feel about everything regarding 2K25. Now, as you can see from me, I put my stats on the board, so you know that I have a decent knowledge of what I'm doing. I know it's a switchable lockdown defender. I got a build coming out for that. For me, I got it. I'm gonna be dropping everything I need. Y'all need. I'm gonna drop everything that I know. I'm letting y'all know everything. But getting straight into it for me, here's the build, all that good shit for me. I'm gonna explain everything that I see and just give y'all the best information I can. So float game, all that shit don't matter. Honestly, the only reason we have a 74 is because we have post control on this build. Pain Prodigy is probably the most useful thing when it comes to close shot. Everything else you don't need. Physical finisher, honestly, you need it too. I'm not even gonna sit there and cap to y'all. Like, you gonna need physical finisher. 83 layup, I really only got it because the model wasn't layup, but for me, I didn't even get to try that out yet. I just know it's gonna be good once I get it because layups is already broken. 75 driving dunk. I was gonna do that only because I got a 75 standing dunk, which gives me fucking rise up, and also it gives me Giannis dunk package because I already knew that was gonna be broken. But putting in those two together as a combo is probably one of the best things for this build. Like, you really get a lot of dunks, a lot of contacts, standing contacts, all that. And the post control just like makes it a bonus because not only if you get stuck in situations, it's really just a bailout to have. Most people are not gonna really expect for you to have post going on there. So literally just treat it like a bailout. 87 mid-range, mainly for 50 shooter. You gonna need it. Then again, I have a build, my lockdown. I only have a 75 three-pointer and 85 fucking mid-range, and I greened everything damn near. Not everything, because you can't shoot consistent in this game regardless, but I shoot consistent enough to win. For me, you saw my win percentage. 71 free throw. I haven't even played rec yet. 78 pass accuracy, mainly for a versatile visionary. Still haven't used that yet. I know my passes go through. I haven't really got bad turnovers. At 90 ball control is very excessive. I'm not ever gonna lie. You probably get better animations out of it, like the animations are smoother. But then again, I don't feel like you need it that much. But you do need 75 speed with ball, mainly for the lightning launch. But once again, if you was to go 6'9", make a better version of this build, you can bypass for me. And 60 interior defense, mainly just to help out the anchor basically, or paint patrol, or whatever you want to call it. I wouldn't change neither of these if I was to make a different build. We need the 85 perimeter defense, and you need the 85 steal, because honestly, interceptor is probably one of the most important badges this whole year, unless they like patch steals or whatever, which I don't think they should. There's a bunch of other shit they should patch, but just not steals and perimeter defense. Honestly, perimeter defense too, because on-ball menace don't do shit. 74 block just for the high flying denier, chase down artist, and anchor paint patroller for me. 60 rebound just for the rebound chaser. The speed and agility I would honestly up if I could, just because, you know, anything past 86 speed and 80 agility is fine. But for me, that's really working with. It still haven't caused me no problems. 73 strength just for, once again, like I said, the bailouts. You're gonna get bailed out a lot. So, and you're gonna need it because you can't shoot consistent. And a vertical is just self-explanatory because you need everything else. Honestly, like I said, you don't have to make this build. You could. I'm just giving y'all the platform, the format. Y'all could really just take this format and then make your own build. But if you don't want to do all that and copy and paste from someone that like knows, for me, how the shit work, how the game work, how the build work, and y'all know I've been winning with it, and y'all just want to copy and paste, y'all can do that. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm giving y'all. But now we're gonna get into the animations. Now for the animations, I'm gonna be giving y'all the dribble styles. I'm giving y'all everything I used to use and everything I do use. I'm gonna give y'all my knowledge on all of them. Honestly, I'm using Zion Williamson right now mainly for the crossover launch. The crossover launch is honestly better than the one I was using prior, which was Zach LaVine. And I also like the regular running out animation. It's just faster, but Zach LaVine covers more ground. Like you get a more wider separation with it. So they're both equally good. I just personally choose Zion Williamson as of right now. But you can most definitely use Zach LaVine if you wanted to. Might go back to it, never know. Now we got the Drew Holiday signature size up for me. I use this because it got a little behind the back, which is like, if you don't get the explosive behind the back, which I'm gonna show y'all, it's still like kind of it gives you that animation, it gives you that feeling. So it's just really an alternative if 2K try to hold you, or however 2K want to play you in that game. Like, you know how 2K is. But what I was using before was Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is really good. It's more slow. It's obviously slower, but then again, you could chain your combos way better, like so much better than the Drew Holiday. And now most people really say that these are all personal preference, but it's really not. Like Devin Booker is really good for changing pace. Like after the behind the back end animation, you could cross launch out of it. It's a way of changing pace. Everybody use Jaylen Brown, but I don't see it. Me personally, I don't see it. And Jimmy Butler, I don't see them. I like animations that can fit my combo and can also get me open still if I needed to, off rip. Like I'm not trying to let the animation play completely out. So that's why I'm using Kevin Durant. Now that I'm using Kevin Durant, I have the double in between the legs walk up, and I can speed boost out of it and snatch it back. It's just so much I can do out of those two. Because if anything, if I'm like by if I'm by like half court and I'm coming up the court, they're gonna back off anyway, so I could really shoot it too. Same thing for aggressive breakdowns. I'm using Jason Tatum right now. Out of every animation right there, the between the legs, the behind the back, all of that, you can speed boost out of that. So I just feel like it's best. But what I was using before the Jason Tatum, even though it's far better in my opinion, I was using Kobe Bryant beforehand. Now Kobe Bryant gives you the walk back without you actually having the difficulty of doing the walk back the normal way. You could just do it from this aggressive breakdown combo. That's why I like this combo, and I might go back to it, but I also found way more alternatives for it. It's just like the escape move. Kobe's escape move has the walk back, also has a big crab that you can use to help get your combos in. This is why I'm using it right now. If you want to use anything else, like Jimmy Butler, I would advise it, because unlike 24, Jimmy Butler doesn't have that nasty long crossover you get if you do it from the right hand or whatever it was before. Like, honestly, it's best if you use either Jimmy Butler or Kobe Bryant. I've tried Devin Booker. It's not that liable compared to Kobe Bryant or Jimmy Butler. So just keep that in mind. Like, it's all personal preference when it comes to the ones I'm giving you. It's not in general. The combo moves, Devin Booker, probably the best combo moves. I might go back to it, but Zach LaVine cross launch is just hitting right now. Then again, this is always season 1. You never know what's gonna come out throughout the season, so just do what you gotta do right now. Josh Giddey crossover, this is self-explanatory. You see the crossover is actually like a decent launch off the crossover. I tried Chris Paul on my guard, which I'm not dropping, because I might drop it. I ain't gonna lie, I might drop the build. Let me know if y'all want the build. But anyways, to the behind the back, everybody uses the Paul George behind the back. I don't know why, because even in 24, LaMelo's ball behind the back wasn't even that good, so people using it now. But I use Kawhi Leonard's because it has the James Harden 24 behind the back, which is our alternative I used to use for Jamal Murray. But not everybody did that. So when I seen the animation off rip, I knew like that was the one I had to get, and it worked. Like I really be getting ankles off that and everything. Both of the spins, for me, you could do whatever. This is actually personal preference too. I use it because I get that Clarko Steezo spin, all that, but those two are the only ones. Now, LeBron James hesitation, I use it because it doesn't cover too much ground. I could hesitate and get right back into my combo without moving so much. But if y'all want to move so much, then you could use Kobe if you want a good launch off your hesitation. Because you could launch out and then cross over. You can launch out. It's just, I like smaller launches. Now for the step back, Luka is what I used to use. The snatch back on Luka is very long. Is kind of nerfed from last year, but it's still very good. And the side cross, the side launch that they added, they nerfed it as well, but it's still great for like comboing up and then standstill dribbling and all that. So I really still like Luka's, but for me, you gotta choose and fill out most of the behind the backs. Like Tyrese Halliburton, good behind the back for standstill, great behind the back for standstill. But other than standstill, it's honestly not liable because it doesn't create that much space. But Zach LaVine, the launch that you get off this crossover is actually like crazy, and the ankles is honestly just choose Zach LaVine for right now or Luka and see how it feels. Even the little side step back is great. Michael Jordan dribble style is self-explanatory. Now I'm gonna show y'all my little go-to shots and all that for me. All the go-to shots. This is a great go-to shot. I'm not even gonna try to say his name, but this is a great go-to shot just to cross out of. I don't shoot off none of these. The mottos and shit is dirt, but I don't shoot off none of these. Like Tyrese Halliburton is a good one to have if you don't want the step back that I showed y'all. It has it in this, so you can cancel out of that and still like go have that as an animation to grip. Jalen Suggs is also good for standstill. It gives you like a minute to wait. They just sit there, maybe not doing nothing. You can really pull it off that if you want. I don't shoot off these. I just use them for dribbling. I'm not gonna say his name, Jarvis Walker. I use him on my switchable lockdown. I'm gonna make a video about that soon too. But Jonathan Kuminga is probably the best looking walk back, and it's so fast and effective. Like once again, I do not shoot off none of these. Do not shoot the ball off none of these. Like I'm not even like playing about it. Unless you really know your timing. I mean, shooting is already hard. There's no green window, so keep that in mind. Like don't shoot off none of these. Everything else, I'm not gonna say it's self-explanatory or it's personal preference, but Kevin Durant, Pro 3, the only two that I would use. Spin jumper, I used to use normal just to think that it was gonna give me the spin from every other 2K, but it's not, so I use Pro. Don't really do spin jumpers. Hop jumpers, personal preference. Once again, there's a good animation in this that I personally use, is a little snatch back and then step back. That right there. But that's all personal preference. Devin Booker post fade, probably the best one I've seen. I don't do post hooks and I don't do post hop shots. Don't matter. This is the only and best motion style that I have even heard. Like everybody really uses this one, so I'm not about to change it up and try to be different when it comes to that. Like I'm gonna need my shit regardless. Now for the jump shot, like honestly, I don't know why the blend didn't look like that. The visual cue, actually, because it's supposed to be a little more closer down. So let me actually change that. But yeah, I shoot on set point. Obviously, this is the same jump shot I've used last year since the beginning of the game. So the fact that there's probably better jump shots out there for big guards, but why do that when the jump shot that I used for a whole year prior is still working? And it's actually working. Like I'm actually getting with it. It's not like I'm forcing it to work. It's actually working this year. I'm not about to fix something that's not broken, you feel me? So that's why I'm now dropping the jump shot, because I don't even think I showed y'all the jump shot before last year. But now I'm dropping it, all that, so you're gonna get all the information y'all need from me. But that's it for today, for me. If y'all want anything, y'all need anything, I might drop a everything you need to know video about 2K25. I might. I'm definitely dropping my other lock build video. Y'all need that. Feel me? I'm dropping all this year. I promise. But I see y'all, feel me? And have a good day. Facts.